Hello, this is Julia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we will be building this modern green home that I made, and I built this home on a 20 by 30 lot in Newcrest, and it has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. So I got the idea for this build when I was going to sleep one night, and I was just laying in bed, and suddenly I just got this image in my head of this modern home that has a lot of green and it's very dark looking, or the colors are very dark. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense, but yeah, I hope that you can understand what I'm saying. So anyway, that was where I got the idea to make this build, and in that image that I got in my head, I didn't picture about the exterior at all. It was just about the interior, and that really made it difficult for me to make the exterior for this home. So I was really struggling when I was trying to come up with something, but in the end I love this home so much. I think that it looks amazing, and it's probably one of my favorite modern homes that I've ever made, and I just love it so much. So, as the name says, green is a big part of the color scheme of this home. And then there is a lot of these dark wood tones and some black, and also pops of white here and there, but not much. But there was some things that I didn't know how to do without adding a little bit of white. I didn't find any good swatches. So yeah, there are some parts of the house that don't look exactly the same as the main color scheme, or it kind of is, but it has this a little bit different kind of look to it, if you get what I mean. There are rooms that have no white, but then for an example, the kitchen has a lot of white in there. So yeah, I think that it has quite a different look to the other rooms, but I really like it, and I think that it turned out great. So that makes me super happy. So for this home, I really wanted to create a very minimalistic look. So there is a little bit of clutter, but there is not much. So I just tried to really keep it really small, so that there is just a few clutter items, but not much. And I think that I succeeded in that very well, and it turned out to look just amazing, and I love everything about it. And I think that this whole house looks quite minimalistic. Even the exterior looks super minimalistic, and I just love that. I decided to make the landscaping with just a few trees and then some bushes, but there's basically nothing else than that, and I think that it really suits modern homes, and it was interesting to do a little bit different kind of landscaping from what I usually make, because if you have seen my other videos, I usually go kind of crazy with the landscaping because I just love that kind of overgrown look, and especially with cottages and stuff. And I think that I mainly make cottages or something like that because I feel like those builds are extra cute, and I love cute builds, like I've said probably a million times. By the way, I really wanted to mention that I worked on the roof of this house off cam because I was really struggling with it. I had no idea how to make it look good, and that happens to me almost every single time when I'm making modern homes. I have no idea what it is that is so hard about that. But especially when I'm like using platforms as roofs, I just can't find like the right swatch, and it just doesn't look good. But in the end, when I was working with that off cam, and I really spent a lot of time thinking about that, it turned out so amazing, and you probably saw it in the thumbnail, so you already know like how it looks, but you will see it again at the end of this video in the tour. So yeah, I'm just super happy about how the roof turned out. I'm sorry that it is not included in the video, but I didn't want to spend like a ridiculous amount of time in the video just thinking about the roof, because it's just, I don't know, it's too hard for me sometimes, and I'm really sorry about that, but I just had to do it that way. But you know, it's not hard to make. It literally has like platforms and then the right swatches for them, and yeah, there's like nothing more to it. So if you want to make something similar, I don't think you really need to see how it's made. It's very simple. And you know, if you ever have like questions about how to make certain things in build mode, you can always ask me, because I'm really happy to tell you. But sometimes I don't even remember that not everyone knows all the things about building. Like, even though I have not been building like super long, so it's not like a long time when I didn't know like almost anything about building, and I was just trying everything and nothing really worked. But yeah, every time if you get some kind of question about how this or that thing works in the build mode, definitely ask me and I will try to help as well as I can. And of course, I can make tutorial videos for you guys if you want them. So just request them if you're interested, and I will see what I can do. But I'm very happy to make those kind of videos, but I just don't know what people want to see. So sometimes it's really hard to like decide that I want to make this kind of tutorial, because I don't really know if anyone cares or if anyone needs that kind of tutorial. So I don't want to like make them for nothing, because you know, I don't really like get anything out of it if no one like benefits from it. So yeah, let me know if you want to see some tutorials, or if you need any like tips for building. I can always help you guys as well as I can. You know, I am not like a pro or anything. So yeah, there are many people that are way more like, they know all the like mechanics of the build mode so much better, and they use like tool and stuff like that, so they can make like these ridiculously amazing builds. But you know, I think that I know like all the basic things about build mode, and that's good enough for me. And yeah, I am trying to learn more and more every single time that I build. So yeah, I think that's enough. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about who I was thinking that this house could be for. So, I thought that in this home there would be living three Sims. So, it would be a little family, and that family would contain parents. And I was thinking that they could be like architects, or maybe one parent could be like an interior designer and the other one is an architect. And I thought that it was a very nice idea, because this home is like very nicely decorated and it looks like they have thought about everything. So I thought that it would be a nice idea for this home, and that was what I was picturing for this home. And of course, yeah, there is also the third sim. So I was thinking that maybe they could have a daughter, and I was thinking that the daughter could be like looking up to her parents, and she would want to become an interior designer or an architect as well when she grows up. And I thought that it was a very nice idea. And I was thinking that the age for the girl would be like teen or a kid. I was first thinking that it could be like a preteen, but we don't really have preteens in The Sims. But of course, you can always like pretend that a kid is like a preteen, so that kind of works. But yeah, I don't know. You can have any Sims living in here that you want to, but I just wanted to let you guys know what I was thinking when I was building this home, because it always affects my builds in some way, because I really like that if I get some kind of idea of who would be living in some homes, then I just like to think what kind of things suit them and just put all kinds of like clutter items that would be nice for those people. And because of the people that I thought would be living in here, I didn't like really put a lot of clutter, like I already said. So it's like very minimalistic and everything is like really well thought. And that was the idea that I had for this home. But I also wanted there to be like some little details that are not like completely perfect, because you know it's still like a family home, so of course it cannot like look perfect all the time, or you know, basically it can, but I didn't want that. So there are like some things that are these like normal clutter things that we all have in our houses sometimes, and that's like completely normal, and I love to put those because I think that houses look like super empty if they don't have like any clutter. But I really love to do this like super minimalistic style of clutter sometimes, and especially for modern homes, it really suits them. And yeah, I really loved doing that with this home. So I really wanted to mention here about the kitchen that I made for this home. So I was like super annoyed about those like upper cabinets in the kitchen. So the like corner piece looks like so dark. It's kind of like there is like a big shadow over it, and it doesn't help if I take my reshade off, it's still there. So yeah, it's some kind of bug in the like lighting, and I have tried to put like lights in there, but I can't fix that. I don't know how to do that, and it is so annoying. And sometimes I even like try not to use those cabinets at all because it is so annoying that they always do that. But hopefully it won't annoy anyone too much. Of course, you can just take the like upper cabinets off, or you can just put them on one wall. But I really wanted them to be like I put them in there. So yeah, they're gonna be like that, even though there is that big shadow that makes the corner piece look really weird. But I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I really wanted to mention that my idea for this home was like to make 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, but in the end, I couldn't really find a place for the second bathroom, so I ended up just using one. And I'm sorry that the bathroom is downstairs because I know that many people prefer it to be upstairs. But yeah, I just thought that it worked perfectly like this. So that is how it's going to be. But of course, as I always say, you can do everything you want with my builds in your own game. You can make more rooms, you can move rooms, and you can do whatever you want to so that it suits your gameplay better. And yeah, you can do whatever you want with that bathroom if it bothers you that it's in the downstairs. And of course, there is like a little bit of space in the upstairs, but I just didn't want to put the bathroom in there because I felt like it would be like so cramped up, and I don't think that kind of look really suits modern homes that much. But you know, like I said, you can do whatever you want and you can make it so that it suits your gameplay in the best way that it can. But anyway, I also wanted to mention the packs that I mainly used for, you know, everything on this home. So the like decor items and also the exterior. So I think that the main packs were probably Dream Home Decorator, Eco Lifestyle, Snowy Escape, and Spa Day. And I think that I also used quite a lot of base game items, and I was kind of like surprised by that. But yeah, those were a nice addition to some parts of this build. But anyway, I'm really happy with this build that I made, and I really hope that you guys like it as well. You can download it from the gallery if you want to. My ID is so simspired, and you can see it like down below in the description. So yeah, but anyway, we are starting to get to the end of this video, so I really hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and also remember to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye bye!